For months of waiting and negotiating, financial relief is on its way to the borderland.
Most American adults will receive a one-time $600 check in the mail. ABC 7's JC Navarrete is live with a look at where the stimulus hits the mark and where it falls short. JC.
Steph, Eric, good evening. I did have a chance to speak to Congresswoman Veronica Escobar earlier this afternoon. She tells me, like many El Pasoans, she's not completely satisfied with this relief bill. Instead, she calls it a stopgap.
We are in such a state of crisis, and there is so much desperate need. And there were a number of programs that were slated to end at the end of this year. There was no way I could not support it.
Congresswoman Veronica Escobar telling me she sees this relief bill as a way to move the country forward. This as the country sees a transition of leadership. This bill will include a $600 check that will for the first time include families with a mixed immigration status.
When you leave certain people out, the entire local economy is damaged, and families are really significantly damaged. We're waiting for guidance from the Treasury on how it's going to work, who exactly will be included. The only thing we do know is that there needs to be someone in the household with a Social Security number.
That $600 check is half of the $1,200 most Americans received back in March. So how do El Pasoans feel this time around?
That's not even enough to help them with their rent or to get them ahead of anything.
We're probably behind 5-6 months on the mortgage and gas bill, electric bill, water bill, and that's not going to be enough.
Congresswoman Escobar has a message.
We still have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of folks with major medical bills that I'm concerned about. I want to make sure we get help for them. Want to make sure that we get more money in people's pockets, more help for small businesses to reopen those that shut down, those that saw their dreams devastated. Want to see what we can do to help them.
Now, it is important to note that FEMA will also be getting involved, helping many families who unfortunately had to endure the biggest loss of all, and that would, of course, be the loss of life, and help some folks pay for funeral expenses that, of course, we know how expensive those can be. We're also learning that the eviction moratorium was also extended, so future rent help is on the way for those who need it most, and the food bank will also be getting relief this time around. Reporting live near downtown El Paso, JC Navarrete, ABC 7.